Welcome back. It's about time for us to take a trip down memory lane this week in history. And we start with this story. Now, Steve Jobs passed away October 5th, 2011. Why is he important? He is an American business magnate, industrial designer, investor, and media proprietor, the chairman and CEO of Apple Inc. Now, he was a majority shareholder of Pixar as well, a member of the Walt Disney Company Board of Directors, following its acquisition of Pixar, and the founder and CEO of Next. Now, Jobs is widely recognized as the pioneer of the personal computer revolution. That came up in the 70s and, of course, the 80s, along with his partner, Steve Wozniak. Now, Jobs and Wozniak founded Apple in 1976 to sell Wozniak's Apple I personal computer, and together the duo gained fame and wealth a year later with the Apple II, one of the first highly successful mass-produced microcomputers. Now, Jobs saw the commercial potential of the Xerox Alto in 1979, which was a mouse-driven graphic user interface, that's a GUI, and he worked closely with another designer, Joni Ive, to develop a line of products that had larger cultural ramifications. By 1997, the Think Different advertising campaign led to the iMac, iTunes, iTunes Store, Apple Store, iPod, iPhone, and of course the iPad. Now, by 2001, the original Mac OS was replaced by OS X, and from there, it's been forward ever and backward never for the Apple company. Now, Steve Jobs is so iconic that you probably can't make reference to computing in the past few decades without hearing his name. Yeah, look at how that computer looked. The mouse itself was as large as this. Yeah, the mouse was as large as this back then. Now you have mice that are like the size of your thumb. We're still going back down memory lane here, a little further back this time. Now, the movie Dr. No premiered October 5th, 1962. Now, this was the first ever 007 movie. It might interest you to know that 59 years later, a movie just came out in the past weekend called No Time to Die. And this was the first of 25 of those movies. It was a spy film based on the novel of the same name by Ian Fleming, starring Sean Connery as the iconic 007. Now, James Bond is sent to Jamaica to investigate the disappearance of a fellow British agent, and the trail leads him to the underground base of Dr. No, who's plotting to disrupt an early American space launch from Cape Canaveral with a radio beam weapon. Although it was the first of the Bond books to be made into a film, Dr. No wasn't the first of Ian Fleming's novels. Casino Royale was the debut for the character. However, the film makes references to threads in earlier books, and talking about an iconic film that led to so many great series of films about secret agents. Now, the criminal organization Spectre is also mentioned in Dr. No, and it was a financial success. It had mixed critical reactions, but it was a film that started with $1 million and ended up earning over 59 million. So, hey, it did flourish in the 60s, and, well, right now, those 25 movies over the years have earned a minimum of $5 billion in the box office.
My name is Bond, James Bond. My instructions were implicit. I was to leave for Jamaica in 2 hours. License to kill.
Now you maybe miss it.
You don't miss a thing.
I decided to accept your invitation.
I have to leave immediately.
Just as things were getting interesting again.
Yeah, that iconic scene with the gun. Yeah, that, the latest movie is really a showstopper. And I say showstopper for a reason. No spoilers. We're going to be moving on now. We're still going back down memory lane. October 8th, 1985, Bruno Mars was born, an American singer, songwriter, record producer, musician, and dancer. He's known for his amazing stage performances, retro showmanship, and performing a wide range of different styles: pop, R&B, funk, soul, reggae, hip-hop, disco, and rock, all combined. Mars is accompanied by his band, the Hooligans. They play a really great variety of instruments like the electric guitar, the bass, piano, keyboards, drums, and horns. And they also serve as backup singers and dancers as well. 130 million records sold worldwide, making him one of the biggest best-selling music artists of all time. 8 #1 singles on the Billboard, and he launched in 2010, so that is an amazing feat. And he honestly has only bypassed Elvis Presley by 5 times, so that's one of the first artists to ever go 5 times platinum, especially in the US. Let's hear from Bruno Mars. Oh, love that song. All right, gonna leave the door open for you to stay right there with us.